God was really changing my perspective about music as I'd related to it in the last 15 years, mostly in the church walls. And He was challenging me about getting outside of the church walls. I was playing this song that I'd been practicing, and it wasn't a sacred piece. But the person there who took my money for the coffee, it was $1.06, said to me, "Wow, I love that song, I love that song." And so then when I picked up my coffee at the next window, I felt the Lord just said to me, you could have had your favorite worship song blasting there, and that person would have never connected with you. That was the beginning of something God was doing inside of me as it relates to music in the community.
I go into the community, especially nonprofit organizations, and I go to them and say, hey, do you have any events that are coming up that you would like to have live music for to contribute to the event?
The purpose of the Grassroots Cafe events are to provide a bridge through music and using the gift of music to reach people who don't know Jesus. And I first want to say thank you to the McBIC congregation for attending these and inviting your neighbors and your friends and your coworkers who don't know Jesus to come to a place where they can connect with people who do.
By the way, I have had the privilege of joining after it started, and the honor of stepping into pretty much a developed jazz and rhythm and blues group that goes out into the public, all different types of venues, whether it's stepping into Stage and Studio Cafe, which is downtown Mechanicsburg, and all the way to at Wegmans when people are eating.
So music and the arts are a language that cuts across generational, relational, and even spiritual divides. Our hope is that we will broaden existing bridges and build many new ones for many people who attend cafes and the local community, and ultimately to a path of possibly knowing Jesus.
Yeah, so I went to New Hope, Mary Wheeler's the director there, and I said, what events do you have coming up this year that we could provide live music for to support and encourage your event? So we provided artists. I signed up and scheduled artists throughout a 2-day period.
We've been able to make many connections with musicians and artists in the community, and also people who've come just to attend to hear these bands.
I think that the style of music and the blues in particular, but the jazz too, all of it addresses the human condition, it addresses life, it addresses the struggles. That's very universal as well.
Use music to lift spirits, to use music to provide a conduit for conversation.
What I enjoy about By the Way is that opportunity to, as Christians, minister in a universal language to anyone.
A local artist named Daryl ended up coming to our third Grassroots Cafe event last year and played his guitar for us in the beginning of the night and throughout the evening as well. And it was his first time stepping into a church in a really long time. And he expressed that he had a really meaningful time and felt like he connected well with the others who were there.
So what does Mechanicsburg have that people connect to? And one thing that we've noticed is music outside of our church, outside of McBIC. So we think that there's a need for that, and there's opportunity for that to grow downtown to help draw people out and draw them together.
Music's been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. And it's the thing that drew me to Jesus. And to be able to use it to pray and to worship over people, to draw them into Jesus too, is the greatest blessing of my life.